Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Breeding to Win. Exciting times ahead for racing enthusiasts as 4 Racing launched their new racing TV channel this past week, Racing 240, which will broadcast on DSTV channel 240. I, for one, am thrilled to be part of this new journey. And talking about journeys, we continue on ours this show for the CTS Cape Premier Yearling Sale, which takes place at the Drakenstein Wine Estate on Sunday the 6th of February. Our first stop is at one of South Africa's champion breeders, Drakenstein stud, home to Futura, Trippy, One World, Gold Standard and What a Winter.
Drakenstein stud have got 8 colts heading to the Drakenstein Cape Premier Yearling Sale, and I must say they're a very smart bunch indeed. And Kevin Somerville is with me this morning to tell me a little bit more. Kevin, morning.
Morning, Fee, how are you?
Lovely, thank you. Great to be here. And I must say, 8 lovely looking individuals today.
Yeah, very much so, Fee. I think we're lucky this year. We've got a nice strong bunch and they're all physically well developed and they've handled their prep really well. So it's a small bunch, but I think it's quite a select bunch. Yeah,
well, if you don't mind, we'll run through them as individuals. The first one we saw this morning as they appear in the catalogue was lot 43. He's a William Longsword colt out of Fantastic Trip.
Yes, so, you know, obviously William started his career quite nicely. This is a great big strapping sort of colt. He's very much in that sort of Captain L mould, a bit like One World, the stallion that was standing. He's sort of that sort of shape. The mare was a nice, decent filly. Unfortunately, she hurt her knee in training, but she looked like she could potentially be stakes placed. And obviously being a granddaughter of Lady Windermere, there's plenty of pedigree there. So, yeah, he's a very nice horse.
Yeah, they all were lovely colts. Lot 74 is a What a Winter colt out of Lady in Black.
Yeah, obviously the first foal of an outstanding race filly. We were talking about the other day. I mean, she should really be a 3 or 4 time Group 1 winner, except that she kept on bumping Oh Susanna. So this is her first foal. I think it's a very good model. He's got a nice combination of his mother and his dam in it. And, you know, he's a very easy moving What a Winter and one that's certainly not going to be limited to sprints.
And lot 86, a Trippy colt out of Mal de Sur.
Yeah, look, obviously with Trippy firing at the moment, all these Trippies are sort of rare commodities, and this is another one. It's a very good first foal by the mother. She's now got a One World on the ground. We think that's the best One World as well. So she's obviously, you know, showing us that as a dam, she can really sort of throw really good looking stock, and this is a very smart colt.
And I'm sure everyone will want to get their hands on a Lancaster Bomber, obviously because you lost him last year, but lot 104 is a lovely colt by Lancaster Bomber out of One Fine Day.
Yes, yeah, again, a mother that's definitely doing it. This is very much in the mould of the mother One Fine Day. It's obviously the first time we're showcasing the Lancaster Bombers, which is very exciting for us. This horse is, yeah, he's going to be quick, there's no doubt about it. The mother's obviously produced Pinkerton as well as a listed placed horse, so it's an incredible family as well, so there's lots to look forward to here.
Lot 127 is another Lancaster Bomber, and that one's out of sale. Yes,
a big strapping colt, very much, you know, taken a little bit after his mother, but there's a little bit of Lancaster Bomb in there as well, and yeah, he's a big, easy moving horse. Perhaps we could have saved him for nationals, but he's coped really well with his prep, and you know, I think people will look forward to seeing him.
Lot 130, give me the green light, and he's out of San Fermin.
Yeah, so the first foal of an outstanding little sprinting filly for Mike Azzi. You know, this colt is very sort of powerful. You know, just goes about his job really well. He's got a fantastic temperament. He was always loved on the farm as a little foal, and he's, you know, a little pocket rocket.
Lot 142 is a Trippy colt out of Shout Out Loud.
Yeah, look, also a first foal, but just an outstanding individual. You know, just sort of perfect sales horse, and he's got the pedigree to back it up as well. The mother was unraced, but so she hurt herself in training. But obviously she's a full sister to Singapore Sing, so there should be some international appeal there as well. And he's a really smart colt.
And then the last of your draft is 162. Give me the green light colt out of Trip Poker.
Yeah, look, he's taken a lot after his father. There's a lot to like about him as well. Also, big, strong, strapping sort of individual with plenty of length. The mother was a good race filly. Yeah, I think their pedigree is going to start growing in the right direction. We've got some lovely young stock coming from that whole pedigree that Gaynor owns, so it's heading in the right direction.
Well, a very strong draft. We enjoyed seeing them this morning. You've prepped them very well. They're walking beautifully. Exciting times.
Yeah, no, look, obviously Gavin's been doing this for quite a while now, so he knows what's required for the CTS sale, and they look like a really nice bunch. So look forward to all the buyers having a look at them, and you know, hopefully we have some fun at the sales. Well,
thanks very much for having us this morning. We look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, Fee. Thank you.
Always lovely to be here at Drakenstein. It's a beautiful morning, and as I said, Drakenstein have a superb draft of 8 colts going to the sale. We look forward to seeing them there and hope they sell well.
Nestled between world-renowned wine farms, Winterbach Stud is a boarding farm specialising in mare and foals, as well as excellent yearling preparation for sales. Winterbach Stud is run by Hendrik Winterbach and his capable son, Hendrik Winterbach Jr., who between them have over 25 years of stud management experience, as well as foaling and sales.
Absolutely stunning morning here at Winterbach Stud. It is a little bit hot, but we've managed to see 4 stunning yearlings here, and Hendrik Winterbach is with me now. Hendrik, they look absolutely fantastic this morning, I must say. You've prepped them very well. 3 lovely colts and a lovely filly.
Yeah, they are really nice. We went through the yearlings quite vigorously and picked out a nice early type of horses, and I think that is what the sale wants. And there's some nice pedigrees as well.
Yeah, they certainly look very ready, and you've got them walking nicely. But let's just go through them as individuals as they appear in the catalogue. We'll start with lot 67. He's a Gimme the Green Light colt out of Jets of Blazing.
Yeah, as you saw, he's a lovely walker. He's a big, strong colt, good bone, covers ground. You know, for me, it's just a lovely horse. He's out of a Captain Al mare. You know, that cross worked before. The mare's dam is by Jetmaster. So, you know, you've got everything there. So it's a lovely horse.
Yeah, absolutely. And lot 70, he's a Erupt colt out of Kilcross.
Yes, lovely, strong horse. You know, he's got good hindquarters. He's walked well. Erupt is still, you know, we're going to see how he is. He had a nice second place the other day. So I think he's going to be a nice horse to sell.
And a very attractive filly, lot 87. She also looks very forward, and she's nicely put together. She's by William Longsword out of Maria Therese.
Yeah, so we had that family for a long time, Judy Brannigan. It's Judy Brannigan's family, and we always had big hopes for the family, but and it panned out now. Maria Corral is a filly that Justin Snaith had her training. She's a listed winner already, and she's gonna run in the big races coming up. So that's the half sister. Lovely filly, yeah, by William Longsword, nice and strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last of your draft is a colt by Lancaster Bomber out of Open My Eyes, and he's a lovely big soft snake.
Yeah, and that's Lancaster Bomber. He throws you a tall horse he covers ground, good hindquarters. I love them. You know, they're athletic. They just look the part. All of the Lancaster Bombers on the farm looks very well. That particular colt is very athletic, and he walks well. He just takes it in his stride. Lovely colt, and I think he's going to sell well.
Yeah, you must be very confident with your draft going forward, because they do look very, very well prepped. As you said, they're forward sorts. Yeah. A lovely draft.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you guys for coming out on this hot day. And we hope that the trainers will be there to buy, and we've got nice horses for them.
Now, I'm sure you're open to visitors coming out to see you beforehand.
Please, we've got drinks here, water, anything you like, and please come out and view the horses.
Well, thank you very much for having us this morning. I must compliment you on the farm, because it's looking absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much, Fee, and thank you again for coming.
Best of luck at the sale. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Winterbach Stud. They've got a beautiful draft of 4 going to the sale. We look forward to seeing them there at De Grendel for the sale on the 6th of February.
It's Carry On Ellis that's taken the lead in the Medical Cape Pride Championship. Carry On Ellis won it.
Lobo's Legend in front in the classic. Sir George tries hard. It's Lobo's Legend clear by 2.
Undercover agent though, with a wing on every. Who's going to do it?
It's Casimir. Trip to Heaven is flying home late, but Casimir's in command here, and Casimir's won it.
It's William Longsword in front. Janubi coming late with Singapore Sing, but William Longsword goes on to win it.
Stride for stride, it goes to One World. Vardy is going on to win the Lormerance Queen's Plates and win impressively.
Linebacker is going to get it all right today. but Chancenet is finding more. We're into the closing stages and Chancenet beats Desert Miracle. Double superlative puts his head in front close home. He wins the Guineas going away.
Avontuur Stud had a special celebration this past week. Their general manager, Pippa Mickborough, celebrated her birthday last Wednesday. Happy birthday, Pippa. And if anyone knows what it takes to breed champions, it's Pippa, who'll be taking 7 extremely well-bred yearlings to this year's sale.
It's lovely to be at Avontuur this morning to take a look at Pippa's draft of 7. She's got 3 colts and 4 fillies, and I must say they walked for us beautifully this morning, and they really, really are a smashing draft. Pippa's with me now to tell us a little bit more. Pippa, once again, thanks very much for having us. A super draft this morning. We've seen them walking, and they really do look very, very well prepped. Lovely draft.
Welcome back, Fee. Lovely bunch of horses. Weather didn't play ball this morning, but hopefully they did their best. They walked well, and yeah, exciting times. Sale season, always exciting.
Yes, and of course the farm just recently lost Var, which is a very, very sad time for you all, and I know you were very, very close to him, but it's great to see some of the family following through here in the catalogue. Yeah,
a traumatic few days, to be honest. It's taken a while to get over it. But he has left us a lot of daughters around the country and around the world, and we've got lovely mares on the farm by him, so his legacy will live on for a while, and we have 3 of his granddaughters or grandsons on the sale, so exciting now.
Let's start with lot 32. He's a colt by Futura out of Easy Game, and he really is a smart looker to start off your draft.
Yeah, listen, I think very typical of the Futuras, that colour, that look, that beautiful head. He walks very well. I was a bit concerned in the beginning when I started to sell prep, but he's really improved dramatically in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I think come the first week of February be spot on. Quite athletic. I think the mating of Var to Futura is quite a good sprinter miler. Looks like that's what I've got. Very nice pedigree, young mare. She hasn't had a chance on the track yet, so you know she has a 2-year-old in training, so lots to look forward to. Nice way to start the sale season.
Let's move on to 64, a Master of My Fate colt out of Jackie O.
Yeah, big strong boy. He's got the 2 big black horses in his pedigree, Master of My Fate and Western Winter, sorry. So he's that big black flashy robust boy. He looks the part. He's a robust, strong, tough, good walker. Stands over a lot of ground. The mare's, you know, she needs to throw us a big horse now. She's throwing lots of winners. She does throw a nice type, but maybe this is the mating we were looking for. So for Jack's, lovely horse to bring into the sale ring, because he'll look good.
Yeah. Once again, some super names you've got as well. Let's move on to lot 92. This is a filly. She's by Kiwari out of Miss Ipanema.
Yeah, so Copacabana, she's the sister to Karaoke, who's now 110. We haven't used Kurari much. We've only sort of recently started using him, and I'm quite excited for this filly. Very tall, quite masculine filly. Good walker, strong, quite a positive girl. She's in charge of the whole paddock. She knows what she wants. Mare's been a difficult mare to breed with, so we don't have much progeny, but what that's run is obviously above average. So there's been quite a lot of interest off the farm already, because I think the Quarry fillies are quite talented. They come early, and this well-related, I think paddock value screams out the page for you here.
She certainly caught my eye. Very, very pretty filly. Lot 108 is another filly. She's by Vercingetorix. We know how well Vercingetorix is doing out of Pan Am.
Yeah, listen, I mean, Pan Am's been quite an exemplary mare for us. She really hasn't let us down. But in all the progeny she's had, to me, she needed some more scope and length. So Vercingetorix has done just that. As you said earlier, she's quite a European-looking filly. She's got a wonderful length of rein, wonderful temperament, great mover. Intrepid has now won 4. The family's great. The mare's was a good race mare. Vercingetorix needs absolutely no introduction. So I'm very excited about this filly, named after a very, very fast jet plane. So there we go.
Everyone will be keen to get their hands on a Lancaster Bomber. What I've seen of them so far, they're very big, and you've got a lovely filly, lot 167, out of Valletta.
Yeah, listen, I think everybody's excited to look at the first Lancaster Bombers. And when I saw him, I thought he needed a Var mare with short-coupled, strong hindquarter, a good forearm. So that was my reasoning, and I think I've got it spot on. I've got a good-looking grey filly, I've got a powerful engine, I've got height, I've got scope, I've got length from Lancaster Bomber. Great female line, which you know so well, the Sarabane female line. She's never let us down, and once again, a cracking horse. I'd love to see I'm looking forward to seeing the other Lancaster Bombers, but I think they'd be hard-pressed to beat her. She's a smasher.
A lovely name as well, Among the Clouds, and I just thought she was really well put together. Lot 169 is a colt by Kawari out of Varsity Queen.
Yeah, again, you know, the Varmare, so you're getting speed on speed here, so hopefully I'm trying to win the Cape Flying, I suppose. Quick colt, quite sharp, would be very precocious, I would think, for a nice early baby race. Fast family, good strong horse. The sales are maybe slightly a little bit early for him, but I think he'd grow into a really nice horse come time. But you know, you've got to try and pick your spots. I think maybe it's a little bit early, but he won't be out of place. And Korari, as was our champion sire of 2-year-olds last year, to me that looks like a 2-year-old through and through.
Yeah, can't go wrong there. And then you've got lot 183, Musical Arts. She's a filly by Oratoria out of Academia.
Yeah, listen, Oratoria, you know, he's had a 60th stakes winner this week. So he really and truly has done nothing wrong in this country. His fillies seem as good as his colts. This is a wonderful female line that the sister could run. Unfortunately, she passed away before she could get going, really. One of the first ones you saw today, good walker, stands over ground. Not a typical Oratoria, actually. The dam is by Western Winter. So I've got a little bit more height, a little bit more length, a little bit more scope. But a nice horse sells late in the sale, so hopefully somebody can just hang around and sneak a bargain at the end.
Yeah. Always lovely to be here at Avontuur. I must say, a very, very nice draft of 7 indeed, heading to the Cape Premier Yearling Sale. We wish Avontuur all the best and look forward to seeing them there.
Black Swan Stud will be taking a well-balanced and quality draft to the 2022 Cape Premier Yearling Sale, made up of 2 fillies and 2 colts, sired by a host of stallions, including Gold Standard, Quasilla, Pathfork and Canford Cliffs.
Black Swan have 2 colts and 2 fillies heading to the Cape Premier Yearling Sales, and there is lots to like about them. Lot 61 is a colt by Gold Standard out of Ideal Lady, by the exciting new sire Gold Standard, a half-brother to 2 winners from the family of Zante and Helen's Ideal. He's strongly built with good hindquarters and is a very active walker. Lot 72 is a colt by Pathfork out of Confessional, by the highly successful sire Pathfork out of a very well-bred mare. Third dam is the influential Blue Hen Secret Pact. Family of Promise from My Heart, Master of My Fate, etc. Half-brother to 2 winners, including Encryption, and a catalogue update. Encryption is now placed in a listed race. Lot 170 is a filly by Quasilla out of Victorine. Quasilla, by champion See the Stars, has small crops racing but has shown that he is a sire to be respected. A half-sister to 3 winners out of a centenary mare. A catalogue update is that Vinnie Vidovici has won again. A beautiful filly with a lovely shoulder. She stands over ground and is a very good walker. Lot 176 is a filly by Canford Cliffs out of White Rose. By internationally proven sire Canford Cliffs, the second foal out of a young dynasty mare whose racing career was cut short by injury. An imposing, strong filly, very correct, well put together and a good walker. Be sure to visit Black Swan at De Grendel prior to the sale on February the 6th.
Striving to create the perfect product. Well, the Kisvetter family are certainly living up to their motto as Ridgemont Highlands produce the winners all over the country and take no less than 17 yearlings to this year's sale.
Ridgemont Highlands will be in blocks D and E at De Grendel for the Cape Premier Yearling Sale. A draft of 17 not to be missed. Here are just 6 of them to whet your appetite. Lot 177 is a colt by Canford Cliffs out of Who's That Girl. He's a big, scopy sort, covers ground, athletic with a good temperament. Lot 171 is a colt by Rafif out of Val de Nuit. He looks a quick sort, but covers ground and has a touch of class. Lot 21 is a filly by Rafif out of Cool River. She's a lovely big filly with lots of improvement to come, and she's a standout. Lot 13 is a filly by Canford Cliffs out of Casadessus. She's classy, covering ground and moves well. She has a nice hind quarter to go with it. Lot 153 is a Rafif filly out of Super Elegant. She's a big, strong filly that really catches the eye with a touch of class. Lot 119 is a Camford Cliffs filly out of Raise the Bar. She's very strong and athletic. She covers ground and walks well. Looking forward to seeing Ridgemont Highlands at the sale, and we hope they sell well. The remainder of their lots will be available for viewing on the CTS website.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Breeding to Win. Don't forget to join us next week for more Breeding to Win action. From myself, Julie Alexander, and the rest of the Breeding to Win team, goodbye.